What is up, everybody? Welcome here to the Fairfield Woods Middle School live stream. I am your host, Chase Coburn. Today is going to be a great matchup. It's postseason time, folks. It's Fairfield Woods. It's the Madison Panthers. The Wildcat star player, Sebastian Campbell. He's injured, but he's good to go. He's on a huge minutes restriction. Starters soon to be announced. It's postseason time. If Woods wins 3 games in a row, they're crowned champions for the first time in 9 years. All right, folks, here are the starters. Again, no Campbell. He's coming off the bench on a minutes restriction. All right. All right. Wait, is it working? All right, now let's give... All right, now let's give it up for our starters. For Madison, number 44, Brandon Soa. Number 35, Arnav Rayana. Number 23, Jay Morgan. Number 5, Landon Ennis. And number 50, Alex Duran. All right, now let's give it up for our starters for your Fairfield Woods Wildcats. 8th grader from North Stratfield Elementary, number 12, Hunter Brill. 8th grader from Osborne Hill Elementary, number 13, Thomas Gardner. 8th grader from Osborne Hill Elementary, number 10, Hudson Kofed. 8th grader from North Stratfield Elementary, number 5, Colin Robbins. And 8th grader from Jennings Elementary, number 2, Lucky Leo Sanchez. And at head coach in his first season, Scott Lippow. It's postseason time, folks. Go Wildcats. Game soon to get underway. Let's have some fun. It's postseason time at Fairfield Woods Middle School. So again, let's break this down. Sebastian Campbell on a minutes restriction because of an injury. Earlier today, he was on crutches. Then he took it off with a brace. Then he was cleared to play. So a lot changed in the span of about 2 hours for Sebastian Campbell. The star player for the Cats, who averaged over 17 points per game, will be coming off the bench for this matchup on a minutes restriction. It's going to be tough for Woods to win. They play Madison. It should be a good matchup at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Game soon to get underway. Folks, it's been 9 years since Woods took home the title. Maybe this is the start of something special. We're underway from Bannock Pavilion. Our star of the game, Leo Sanchez, who has had a great season for Woods, averaged over close to 3 steals per game, in fact. He'll be looking to lead the Cats to glory. It's Colin Robbins. 15 seconds in. Real, a lot of games hasn't even been playing. There's a foul. Foul's called on Jai Morgan. First foul of the day. Woods will keep possession. 20 seconds in. Already the chant starting at Fairfield Woods. We've got a great crowd. It's Robbins out to Sanchez. Kofed waiting. Kofed kicks. Sanchez. He tries it, then does it. Kicks it out. It's Kofed driving with the left, floating with the right. No contact call. Robbins. Sanchez. Patiently waiting. The Panthers haven't even held the basketball today. Brill. Kofed at deep 3. No good. Up the other way. Kicked and it's turned over, intended for Duran. Footsteps, as I like to say. So they held the ball for about 5 seconds, and it goes right back to Woods, who is very clearly controlling the tempo at Seltzer Court. gets kicked out to Robbins. And to Kofed. And out to Sanchez. The ball movement has been nothing but spectacular for Woods. 6:30 left. We're a minute and a half into the first quarter. And no scoring. Kofed, the moneymaker, trying to make things happen. It's good. And the scoring starts. Woods a 2-0 start. Duran looked like a double dribble. Coach Flippout wanted the call. He didn't get it. Ball is tipped to Ennis. Ennis drives down the court. Brill, no contact. Here's one for Robbins. No good. Sanchez tried to get the rebound, brings it up court. It's foul on Leo. This is first. Ennis has to tip. Ennis turned over. It goes to Kofed. Kofed. And it's turned over. Tried to do a little too much. Up the court now to Landon Ennis. Contact from Brill. Oh no, they say travel beforehand. And I know we don't really look at time of possession in basketball, but oh my goodness, right now does it favor Woods. It's a 2-0 start. Kofed has the 2 points, and without Sebastian Campbell, or at least with him on a minutes restriction, it's very hard to believe that Woods is going to be able to move on without nothing but exceptional play from Kofed. Kofed drives. It's Sanchez, 5:20. We have a 2-0 start, guys, close to 3 minutes in. Sanchez, what an unbelievable cut from Kofed. He can't capitalize. Brill the rebound and the contact. Hunter Brill goes to the charity stripe. Shot is good for Brill. Brill didn't even play much during the regular season. He averaged 0.3 points per game. He's already got one. Make that 2. It's a 4-0 start for Woods. I talked to Coach Flippout about how they're going to have to adjust without Sebastian Campbell, and he just said it has to be the next man up mentality. And Hunter Brill, he's showing that next man up mentality. From 0.3 points already to 2 in the first quarter. Ennis drives, and the Panthers are on the board. Hudson. It's a 4-2 lead. Thomas Gardner touching the ball for essentially the first time today. Gardner looking for a cutting. Sanchez can't find him. Then it's Robbins at the point. Kicked out. That's a wide open 3 for Sanchez. Setting the pass up on it. Sanchez, oh, look at that crossover. The drive and the score. Oh, star of the game is on the board. Mid-range shot for Duran. No good. Rebound goes right back to Madison. And good to go. That was Rihanna. Kofed driving, kicking. Out to Gardner. Gardner tries a 3. Just bounces off. Gardner was one of the more efficient players on the team during the regular season, averaged over 6 points a game. Ennis, the drive, and it's stolen. I don't even know who you credit that steal to. Brill and Kofed both with the effort. We're over halfway into this quarter. Kofed's shot is no good. Rebound goes to Hunter Brill. Kofed gets rejected. Oh boy. Ennis up the court. Kofed tries to get it. Contact. MJ Lombardi and Aiden McDonald soon to check in. They do. Ennis checks out. Lombardi checks in. Gitman also checks in. Robbins, and they got to go one more. And Sanchez gets out. Almost too many men on the court violation. We're talking football language here at a basketball game. And corner shot is no good. Kicks out. Shot for McDonald is good. And the tempo changes. The Panthers have the lead. Gardner, 5 minutes in. It's Declan Gitman and MJ Lombardi. Two of the only guys who were on this team last year. Look at this, MJ to Gitman. His shot's so good. Declan recovered from an injury throughout the season, averaged about a point a game. Didn't play every game, though, so when he was in, he made a difference, especially defensively. Shot, three-pointer, no good. McDonald wanted back-to-back. Cats got to dial in. They seem a little off. Gardner. And the Kofed. At the scores table is Nate Shellis. It's Lombardi. 2:15. Picked out Gitman. Gitman waits. Gitman to Gardner. Gardner. He kicks to Gitman. Gitman swings it around. The Cats, again, can continue to control the time of possession in this one. Gardner kicks it to Kofed. When are they going to try it? What a drive! And, oh, he cannot capitalize. Brill goes to the rebound. Jump ball. Panther ball. And Shellis checks in for Durant. Now, the question that I would have for Coach Flippow right now, if I could just interview him at this current moment, is when does Campbell come in and how long can you use it? Because that could, I'm sure, will make an effect. McDonald's shot is no good. Coach wanted them to push it, they slow it down. Kofed, and the crowd is into it, everybody. I mean, the student section, the D'Angelo student section, is absolutely packed. Lombardi drives, foul on the floor. At the scores table, Kawan Nielsen. Shot no good for Kofed. Rebound trying to go to Gitman, and it will stay Woods ball. MJ on the swing. Gardner's trying to find someone. He finds Gitman. Gitman kicks to Brill. He's got the shot. No good. Coach tells him to keep shooting. I don't blame him. He's going to have to make those shots if Wood's going to want to win. Nearly fumbling it away. And there it is, the steal. Lombardi takes it. A minute left. The spin. And they call foul. Foul goes on Showa. Checking in now is Ryan Glenn. And you can tell between whether it's the aggressiveness or the tempo, whether it's aggressiveness, tempo, the rapid substitutions, the playoffs are a whole other animal of basketball. Gitman pumps travels. More than 2-1. It's a push off foul, and who are they going to say? Calling it on MJ. 54 seconds. Woods needs to start capitalizing on their opportunity to score. Trying to get it. MJ, great tip, goes out of bounds. Shellis was attempting to get in the paint. Were they saying? Oh, wow.
Almost looked like it.
It looked like MJ tipped it. I don't think he did. So it's going to be Woods basketball. Here's Kofed. Gardner swings to Brill. Then it is Declan Gitman. Kofed attacks. 30 seconds. Kofed tries to get a cut in Gitman. No, he gets his own shot. It's back out to Gardner. Then Kofed. The Cats don't seem in sync. Gitman. Then Lombardi. Back out to Brill. 5 seconds. I got to attempt it at some point. Gardner has to feed it away. No good. So the quarter ends, a huge scoring drought for Woods. They find themselves down 7-6 in a high-tempo, amazing game. We'll be right back for the second quarter of action. We have a tight one at Fairfield Woods. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School for the second quarter of action. We're underway, Hudson Kofed. And there it is, folks, with the brace. Sebastian Campbell is out on the court, and maybe what the Cats needed. Sanchez, our star of the game. He scored 2. Kicks out to Kofed. He tries a 3. Can't cash it in. Rebound goes to Gardner. He's trapped in a corner. Great defense from the Panthers, and it's Panther basketball on the jump. And that physicality Woods usually has, haven't really seen. Panthers just seem to outwork them in this one. Long pass out. There's the steal. Sebastian Campbell looks better than ever. It's Gitman. He stepped out. Long pass out. Kofed tried to get a steal. 35, just too tall. Ennis tries to get it. And there is Lurky Leo himself. The Cats started to get momentum. Almost was his dribble on the ground. There's a push-off foul. Chaos at Fairfield Woods. I think Sanchez did a 360 flip at some point. Nonetheless, he looks to inbound, and the Cats' big three of Sanchez, Kofed, and Campbell is out there to look to change the momentum of this game. Shout out to Parshwa, our sideline cameraman of the day. He's doing such a great job. It's Campbell in the low post. Sebastian Campbell, he traveled. As good as Campbell was in the regular season, there's one thing he didn't do great. He had over 4 turnovers a game during the regular season. There's one. Morgan kicks. There's a 3 for McDonald. Sanchez. Up the court, the Cats got to start scoring. And they got to start doing it fast. Sanchez. Excuse me, that's Kofed. And it cannot go in. Rebound. Gitman, the mid-range. No. Looks like an over-the-back foul. And no, they say tipped out of bounds. Woods basketball. 6:37 left to go in this quarter. This is back and forth, but also what you expect in the playoffs, an all-defensive showdown. Kofed, really not even close, shakes it off the backboard. Campbell's playing aggressive as ever, even with the injury. It tips out. Do they say Panther ball? I think they do. No, they say Woods ball. Great aggressiveness from Campbell, making a difference as always. It's time for Woods to score. Sanchez, kick out to Gardner. Gardner is one of those players, a few games ago, he went on the 9-0 run himself. Same with Sanchez. You need those guys to start to step up, and you need them to change the momentum of this game. It's Gitman, the pass, the screen, Kofed, the shot, and oh God almighty, the Fairfield Woods Wildcats have scored. They take the lead. Landon Ennis up the court, driving it on Campbell, nearly took the lead right back. Instead, it's Sanchez up the court. He has Kofed to his left. Instead, steps back, waits, trips, double teamed in the corner. Campbell, low post. Gardner's got an open 3. No good. What a rebound from Gitman. Kofed. At the scores table is Showa. Gardner, 5:43. Sanchez, Campbell behind. Campbell, waiting. Campbell, fakes, passes. Sanchez waits, pumps, drives, body check to the ground. I mean, goodness gracious. The Cats have had a ton of those rejections, except on the other side where they've been the ones getting rejected. It's like a boy asking out a girl, and the girl saying, absolutely not. Gitman goes back to the bench. MJ comes in. Sanchez kicks. MJ straight into the game. Tip stays with ball. It actually is very impressive, the fact that Madison is only down one when they've had the ball maybe a fourth of the time that Woods has had the ball. Woods, I think, has been trying to be a little too cute. I think they just got to start getting shots up, and eventually they're going to fall. Sanchez driving, kicking. There's a Gardner three. Air ball. Kofed tries to keep it in. I feel like every Wildcat has been on the ground today. That one could have hurt. It's a foul on the attack the other way. Contact on Campbell. That's his first of the day for Campbell. But I don't think we'll need to worry about him being in foul trouble. It'll be hard for him to get into foul trouble on the minutes restriction. Rayana steps out of bounds. Now it's McDonald on the pass. 4:45 left. And ladies and gentlemen, we're soon to be halfway into this quarter, and we have a total of 2 points. Kofed has 4 today. Number 2's got 2. It's into Campbell. It's kicked out to Kofed. Kofed out. Lombardi's got a shot and knocks it down. MJ Lombardi, the momentum swing the Cats needed. He averaged 3.5 points a game in the regular season. He knocks down a shot from downtown here. It's a 5-0 run. And they say Madison ball. Coach Lipout does not like it. Fritas checks in. Gardner checks out. Gardner's had some good looks today. Just has yet been able to execute. Has yet been able to execute. Driving, floating, shot bounces off, no good for Achilles. Long pass, Sanchez up the court. It's MJ, a 5-0 run itself. The Cats lead by 6. Achilles waiting. Ball on the ground, spinning. Woods ball. Timeout. Madison. It's all MJ Lombardi changing the game himself. The Cats are up 6 in the postseason. We're back at Fairfield Woods. Foul. Foul goes on Sebastian. That's a second.
You gotta go to the ball. You gotta go meet the ball. Don't wait for it. Good. Foul on.
It's been a tough game. It truly could be anyone's game, but with that 5-0 run from MJ, this entire complexion of the game has changed. Steps out. Woods offense struggled for a while, but you cannot argue about their defense. Great defense. Showa stepped out of bounds. Kofed. He tries a 3 and knocks it down. And oh God almighty, here comes Fairfield Woods. 5 from MJ, 7 from Kofed. The Cats lead by 9. There's a contact. There's the contact. Free toss, the foul. And Coach Slipout does not like it.
Black. White 3. Yeah, I got you. White 3. Sorry. Who was it on? White 3. White 3. Yeah.
Ball's inbounded. There's McDonald. That's a long pass out to Showa. Showa, what a pass into the paint. The mid-range shot bounces off and is no good. Rebound on the other end goes to Achilles. And what did it say? Who do they call the foul on? It's a question. They call the foul on MJ. That's the second.
Yep.
Dylan Crow at the sports table. And Dylan Crow had his moments throughout the season. Overall average about a point a game during the regular season. Actually, average about 2 points a game. So he can make a difference out there. I'm sure he'll be coming in for Sebastian, which is correct. Sebi on the minutes restriction, no points, but a clear impact. We'll see if Crow can kind of come into his role. Both shots are good. Achilles has had himself a pretty nice day. The deficit is only 7. Kofed waits. Kofed drives. Kofed passes it out. There's Leo. Sanchez waits. Sanchez tipped. It's turnover. Achilles. Maybe you can get Madison back in this game. Ball's tipped. Woods ball. See, here's the thing. I think Woods is going too slow, and I think Madison is going too fast. And that may explain why you have 25 points.
5 fouls. They might want to go slow down so they don't have to get into something trouble.
Colin Robbins at the scores table. Free touch. Checks. Sanchez, I don't know what's wrong with his shoes, but he keeps slipping. Going the other way now is Madison. The shot is no good and tipped out of bounds to be Woods' ball. A shot Johnny Morgan, I think, wants to have back. Free toss checks right back out for Robbins. Robbins had himself a nice year, averaging about 3 points a game. And not to mention, he was efficient while he did it. Colin Robbins shot about 67% on the field. Kofed driving. Kofed shot no good. Landed. Ennis a three-pointer and fast break. Right to MJ. And the crowd loves that. Kofed. Kicked out. Dylan Crow. He tries a three. Shot is no good for the big guy. I like the look there for Crow, though. The catch and shoot, catching him off guard. And it's what a pass to the baseline. Just no good. The execution. I mean, good gosh, Rihanna misses that one. Sanchez drives and draws contact. I do feel bad for these Woods players. It's been so aggressive. I think every player and their mother has been on the ground for Woods today. Sanchez heading to the line for 2 shots. Sanchez first shot is no good at the line. He has 2 points. Sanchez, that one went all the way up to the elevation of Mount Everest and just bounced off. MJ shot and will stay Woods ball. Foul goes on to Schillis. Trying to get into Dylan Crow. Crow on the ground. Timeout. Woods. Coach Lipout calls it with 1:36 left. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back at Fairfield Woods Middle School. And sorry if I don't know exactly what happens at all times. Currently, the Madison coach is in front of me, so may not have a complete live update for all of you. You guys probably will see it before me. It's a kick ball. It's Woods ball. Copan. I made it 30. Sanchez waiting. Sanchez, there's Crow. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez drives with the left, and it's good. With a little flex at the end. It's a 9-point lead. Sanchez got 4. Coach Lipout said the next man up mentality. Everyone's got to make a difference. Woods has been playing by committee. Really no star in this one. It's really just been everybody making a difference. Panther ball. No 2 shots now because Panthers were in the bonus. So that'll be 2 shots coming up at the line for Kawan Nielsen. Both. Shot going up at the rim. No, another shot for Alex Durant. No good. Ball tipped. Stays Panther ball. The Woods sideline is not happy about it. Long shot, kick. There's a McDonald 3-pointer. That's what they needed. He's got 6 today, McDonald. He's having himself a nice day. Sanchez, long pass. There's Dylan Crow. Crow. Copan. Out to Robbins. Sanchez waiting. Travel.
Behind the back.
Tried it behind the back. Did not work. It's a 6-point lead currently for Woods. What was a lower scoring first quarter and first half to the second quarter has now turned into a pretty average scoring contest. Shot goes up for Alex Durant. Shot is no good. Sanchez looks to get the rebound. He does. 10 seconds. Sanchez up the court. Look at these dribble moves. Sanchez waiting. Taking foul. Sanchez draws contact. 6 seconds. The question is, who do you have to take the shot here? I go a screen. I'd go either MJ or Hudson. Long pass. Doesn't start yet. Clock is starting. 5 seconds. 4. Copan up the court. Robbins needs to try it. They can't even get a shot off. So the half ends. It's an interesting one, but a fun one at Fairfield Woods. The Cats lead 18-12, and a little bit of a lower scoring contest at Fairfield Woods. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half of action. It's the Cats with 18 and the Panthers with 12. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of action for Fairfield Woods. And Woods is going with what is their usual starting lineup to begin the second half. Obviously, Campbell had a minutes restriction, not starting today, but we know what he could do. Averaged over 17 points and 7 rebounds, not to mention 2 steals and 2 blocks a game during the regular season. So he's out there with Koped and Sanchez in the backcourt, in the front court, also in the backcourt, in the backcourt. And then also in the front court, we're going to have Robbins and Gardner again with Campbell.
Come on out.
It's time to begin the second half of action. This one shall be fun, folks. Back for the second half of action. Woods, possibly 16 minutes of game time away from the Final Four.
Get people nervous talking like that.
And in the playoffs, how it works, it's exactly like the NBA. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. And then the winner of all of those games play each other for the second round. And that sets up the Final Four. So the amount of teams in the playoffs gets cut in half in this round. Campbell will head to the line for 2 shots. Campbell's shot rolls in. He makes 1 of 2. The team's leading scorer gets some points on the board. Duran now up the court. It's tipped. There is Larky Leo. Sanchez with the steal. Up the court, Koped. He's got 7. Koped waiting. There's Thomas Gardner. Oh, boy. Hasn't quite been Gardner's day. Shelley's to the scores table.
Peanut butter in his hands or some popcorn at halftime. 24 on Jay. With 3 fingers.
Sanchez looks to lurk. Madison ball. Something that I think has been really beneficial to Woods right now, being up 7 points. That's 3 possessions, unless you get fouled on a 3-pointer. I like to call it 3 possessions, is really just the fact of the crowd. I mean, the crowd, every time there's an air ball, there's always a chant. They always get hyped. I think that really helps them out. Now it is Ennis. Good gosh, that is off. There's the floater, shot no good. Another rebound, that shot also no good. That shot also no good, but with contact. Morgan missed 2, and Shelley's goes to the line. Two free throws coming up for Shelley's. Oh, I know, excuse me, both were off. That shot, the contact. Sanchez was trying to get the board. It's the first foul of the half for Madison. Second foul of the half, excuse me. Already in foul trouble. Koped, he'll try a 3 in transition. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. And Campbell in frustration slams it back.
Playoff nerves, maybe?
We had a lot of air balls from both teams today. Playoff nerves, perhaps? You never know. Landon Ennis up the court. Scott McDonald, but it's a backcourt violation. I personally didn't see it. The Madison sideline is more than frustrated. Had to be planted there. We got Leo Sanchez here soon to inbound. Our star of the game has had a great day today. except with some slippery shoes. And there's Sanchez on the swing around from Gardner. Sanchez kicks. Kopet is wide open. No good. The playoff nerves are getting to Kopet. He went 2 for 15 in the first half, and the fast break opportunity is good. Morgan capitalizes. The deficit is down to 5. It's anyone's ball game. Here's Sanchez in transition. He travels. Kopet has definitely been inefficient in this game. He's been playing okay. He has 7 points. But ladies and gentlemen, he is 1 for 10 from downtown and 2 of 17 from the field. Sanchez. Here's a shot for Robbins. There it is. Nothing but net for Colin Robbins. Woods lead is at its highest in a while. It's 8. Trying to get it to a Shelley's. No, Gardner gets it. Up to Sanchez. Sanchez waiting. Up. Here's Robbins again. And he knocks it down again. What was a 5-point lead? What's... My hype is going away. What happened? Do they count the bucket?
Yes,
They do. A delay of game warning, though. So, oh my goodness. What was just a 5-point game is now an 11-point game, thanks to 6 straight points from Colin Robbins. Rebound goes to Alex Durant, and he's got it good to go. But at this rate, if they're trading 3s for 2s, I think Woods will do that all day. Sanchez, ball on the ground. It's a jump ball, I think. Stay Woods ball. It's Sanchez on the inbound. Kopet's wide open. He gets it to Robbins, who's made back-to-back. Lurky Leo, the step-back 3. Oh, good. No good. No good. It's kicked out to Colin Robbins. Campbell wants the ball in the low post. Campbell hasn't really gotten the basketball in this one. I think the Cats, they haven't been playing team basketball along the set. Everyone's trying to do it themselves. It's been a struggling half for our star of the game, Leo Sanchez. There's another turnover, and then Gardner gets the steal. Sanchez up court. Gardner, a 3-pointer. Got it to go! Thomas Gardner, and there's the Fairfield Woods Wildcats I love. Trying to get to McDonald. Campbell wanted the steal, and then Sanchez does get the steal. Up the court to Kopet. He drives, and he travels. So those shots that Woods was... Those shots that Woods was attempting that were not going in, that were air balls, those shots are now going in. And Woods has been doing it by committee. Campbell's gotten on the board a little bit. Hudson's got 7 as Durant scores on the other end to cut it to 10. Right? MJ's done it. He had that 5-0 run. Now Gardner's got a 3. Robbins is 6. It's been a well-rounded performance. Sanchez even has 4. Nobody has double digits, and we're over halfway into the third quarter, yet Woods leads by double digits for a reason. Campbell, look at the step back. Campbell drives. Campbell to the paint. Good. There's a Sebastian Campbell I love. A knee brace does the trick. Campbell's got 3 points. Again, doing it by committee. It's a 12-point lead for Woods. Timeout, Madison. And some frustration. It's all Woods, and listen to this crowd. Woods leads by 12 in the midst of a possible championship run. We are back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. And this has been an interesting one. 3:20 left to go in this quarter. Madison only has 18, which is what Woods had at the half. And 3 straight three-pointers from Robbins and Gardner has made it so now that, with, again, just over 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Woods leads by 12. Ennis tries to get it in. Tip to Kopech, then Campbell. Woods this season, by the way, for the record, averaged 48 points a game. Gardner's shot, and I don't know if we're back to the air ball thing, but maybe that's the start. Ennis, 250. Gardner trying to get it. Ennis drives, and then he kicks the attack and the shot way off. Nielsen was trying it. Campbell up the court, and then it's Gardner who gets it to go. It's a 14-point lead, and this crowd's loving it. McDonald looked like a travel. They didn't call it. Durant. Here's Ennis. The mid-range rolls off. Madison is trying to go quick, and it's not working. Gets up the court. Gardner kicks. Robbins is at his third three. Oh, it just rolls off. And then the foul.
Oh. Wait. I'm going to summon right now. Hold on. Come here, Brian. Yep.
It's another foul on Campbell. Pretty sure that's his third today.
What do you have?
Some substitutions. Hunter Brill. Hunter back in the game. Campbell is out now with his third foul. They want to save him if they do need him late in the game. And then Ryan Glenn checks in for Madison. And he gets the ball here on the inbound. A lengthy forward with some dribble moves. All right, Ryan. Duran. Out. Ennis. They're double teaming with Gardner and with the lurker. McDonald has 6 of Madison's 18. Ennis waits, kicks. McDonald. Splash. He's got 3 three-pointers. He's got 9 of Madison's 21 points. And now the scoring is starting to pick up. MJ to the scores table. And MJ was really the one who changed this game around with his incredible 5-0 run. Ennis is the one who capitalizes on this opportunity. Gets it to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 9-point game. It's single digits. Kopech using the screen from Sanchez. Then it's a push-off. Durant gets called with contact. And then Colin Robbins gets checked out. What a substitution he was to bring in Colin Robbins. He completely changed the game from what was a back-and-forth game to now Woods by a sizable margin. Sanchez. Our star of the game has a ton of turnovers today, but he's made a difference. Kopech's shot is no good. Gardner gets the rebound. Then it's MJ. MJ waits. MJ kicks. Sanchez. 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Leo to Hunter. And then to Leo. Leo waiting. Leo driving. He's stripped it away again. Ennis has been working Leo on that side of the ball. McDonald tries to have a tip off. Kopech, the strategy works to a T. Morgan checks in. We have Glenn and Duran out. And then Morgan checks in. And Vacuzzi checks in. It's a 9-point game, 32-23. 25 seconds, and it's stolen. Kopech gets it. Up the court is Gardner. Waiting. He gets it to Brill. Brill, the drive and the score! Hunter Brill gets in on the action. He's got 4 points. Ennis, the spin move. Look at that move. Now a mid-range shot is no good for, that was Rihanna. But the quarter ends. Fairfield Woods finally putting up that margin. They lead 34-23 going into the fourth and final quarter of action. back here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Many players have at least 4 points, but no one has more than 7. They've been doing it by committee. Leo Sanchez, the steal, and he brings it up the court. Sanchez, he continues to fall down. There's either something wrong with the court or his shoes. Driving it in now, the shot is good from Morgan. So I wouldn't worry if I'm Woods, right? You're up by 9. I would start to worry, though, in a sense of if your offense starts to slow down, Madison's putting points on the board. Gardner, waiting. Kicks to Robbins. Into Sanchez. Last quarter, by the way, Woods scored 16 points. Kofed tries it, and it's no good. They scored 18 in the first half. They scored 16 in the third quarter. Three-pointer shot is good. There's McDonald. He's got 12 points. Ladies and gentlemen, this ain't a blowout. It's a 6-point game. Campbell to the scores table. Campbell does have to be careful and start to get into foul trouble. Kofed kicks out to Brill. With Kofed. Screen for Brill. Robbins drives. Kicks to Kofed. He tries a deep contested three-pointer. No good. Hunter with the rebound. A huge rebound for Brill. He kicks it out. Sanchez wanted to try it, decided not to. A minute and a half into the fourth, and most likely final quarter of action. Ball is tipped. Substitution, Hunter is checked out for Sebi. And then the Shelleys is checked out for Durant. Sanchez, our star of the game at the scores table. Hudson. Here's Leo. Sanchez drives, waits, gets it into the paint. Sebi. Morgan up the court. He's got McDonald. This kid can shoot. No good. It just rolls off. Madison's in it, folks. Woods, I think you got to get a score here to feel more comfortable of 3 possessions. Also kind of change the momentum of the game. It's kicked. Gardner, great pass from Campbell. And Sanchez in, tries to get it into Campbell. Nearly turns it over, gets it back. Then it's out Robbins. Robbins drives, swings. Sanchez, his three-pointer rolls in for a while. And then Larky Leo, what a smooth steal. And then the shot is no good. Campbell, the rebound, tips it off of a Madison player's knee. Durant is in. Durant is in for Rihanna.
We weren't expecting that energy.
Gets into Kofed. Kofed waiting. Kofed. There's a foul. Contact goes on Morgan.
It's 2. 2-4 white, how many? 2-3. 2-4 white. 2-4 white has 3.
Long pass out to Hudson. Kofed. Waiting. He's got Sanchez. Then Kofed. Kofed, and it's stolen. Up the court now. Shot is good. It's John Morgan. You got to call a timeout. Oh, boy. It's a 7-0 run for Madison. This is not looking great. We'll be back. It's anyone's ball game, though, at Fairfield Woods. We're back at Fairfield Woods Middle School. It's been brutally obvious that Sebastian Campbell has been on a minutes restriction. Right now, Woods is rolling with their usual starting lineup. It's Kofed, Sanchez, Campbell. Kofed, Sanchez, Campbell, Robbins, and Gardner. They got to get it above half court. Campbell's got to get the ball, and it gets to Kofed. He seems just fine. Goes to Sanchez. Sanchez, ball on the ground. There's the foul. That's the 3rd foul of the day on Jai Morgan Oh, it was almost a backcourt violation. And the Madison sideline
That's 3, coaches.
is shocked.
Let's go now. Nick, this is you right now.
Sanchez, they got to pass it in. They get it to Gardner.
Level.
And there's a travel. Gardner travel trying to get it in.
What the heck, boys?
Hold on, we have to take a temporary pause. We have to take a temporary pause. As the clock is not working, it's turned off. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Woods. Thanks so much to our broadcast department here at Fairfield Woods. We were able to get the time back. It's a 5:09. It's a 4-point game at Fairfield Woods. We're back underway. In the low post. Oh, God, here's McDonald. I think he's Woods' kryptonite. That man can shoot a basketball. Showa tries to get into McDonald. Copeman steals it. Drives. No good. Rebound goes to Robbins, and he's fouled. Foul goes on. Are they going to say McDonald?
Number 2, they said.
Yeah, that's McDonald.
Good, Braden. Set. Up, Alex. Up.
Shot back out to Robbins. Here's Campbell. Campbell driving, kicking. Sanchez, he really wanted to try it, but he passed up on it. Sanchez tries to get it into Thomas Gardner. Gardner's shot. No good. Campbell gets the rebound, puts the ball on the ground, and then turns it over to Aiden McDonald. This Woods crowd has got to get loud. Showa floating. Shot is no good. The rebound goes right back to Shelley. No good. Then another rebound. It's Durant. And then Campbell's called for the foul. I don't think he made much contact, but that's his 4th. What do you do if you're Coach Flippow? We're almost exactly halfway in with 4:02 left to go in this 4th quarter. Come on, Woods. It's the playoffs. Let's get loud. And I think there was a difficulty. There it is. Now the kids are getting loud. Durant misses it. Brill checks in. They got to take out Campbell. Oh, and he's hurting. Oh, and he is hurting. Saw him earlier today in crutches, and now he's out on the basketball court. It's been a crazy story. Durant misses 2 really important shots. The rebound shot is good. Oh my goodness. Achilles knocks it down. It's a 9-0 run. Coach Lefkow called timeout. I had to scream it. I'm sorry, folks, for the laughter. I had to scream it to get the timeout. 3:46. We'll be back at 30. All right, everybody, we are back at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Again, come on, Woods. Let's get loud. Try to hype up this crowd. It's not quite working. And I think they need something to hype this team up. It's a 9-0 run for Madison. And what was starting to look more like a Woods blowout is now a 2-point game with 3:40 left. Gardner waiting, getting it to Brill. I don't think Woods has scored this quarter, which is a bad sign for sure. Sanchez needs to drive. It's deflected out of bounds. He turns it over. Showa. Morgan. Guarded by Robbins and Gardner. Oh, that was only a steal by Gardner. Here's the shot. McDonald has made 4 threes today. Misses that one. It's up the court. Brill is wide open and jumping in excitement, but no one got him the ball. Up the court now is Jai Morgan. Morgan tries it, foul. Jai Morgan heads to the line for 2 shots. And it's going to be interesting to see if Sebastian Campbell ever checks into the game. I think the 6th graders' awkwardly weird screaming worked. Never quite heard that before, but whatever it was, it worked. They may say no pressure. There's a lot of pressure right here for Jai Morgan. He knocks it down. It's a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Sanchez gets it to Kofen. Then to Sanchez. Oh, my goodness. Look at that crossover. Sanchez up the court. Fakes. Oh, my goodness. Robbins. He missed it. He missed it. Woods gets the board. It's Gardner. Then Kofen. Waiting. Driving. Good. Hudson Kofen erupts the crowd. It's 36-33. Achilles. Kick to McDonald. Waiting. Trying. Foul. From where? Is it foul from a 2 or the 3?
What was he like? 222?
Question is, how many free throws? Are they going to say 2 or 3? It's 2 shots. They called the foul on Kofen. Now Kofen and Campbell, the team's 2 leading scorers by a mile, each are in foul trouble, each 1 foul away for fouling out. Now Campbell may not even be able to go in the game because of the fact that Campbell hurt his knee, was limping. They may not want to take the risk just for his health, forget the sport, and put it back in. So clock difficulties. The first shot was good for McDonald. 2:23 left. McDonald's shot is good. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 1-point game. Leo Sanchez. Gets it up to Robbins. Then Sanchez immediately after the inbound. Does he turn it over? No, Sanchez got it right back. Gets it to Brill. He knocks it down. Hunter Brill's got 6. Woods takes a 3-point lead. Kicked out. Travel. Woods ball. And the crowd is loving it.
4. How many did he have? 2.
They actually ended up calling an offensive foul on Nate Shelley's. They're going a 5-second violation. Coach Flippout wanted a timeout. He didn't get it. And if I'm the Woods sideline right now, I'd be complaining. Coach Flippout called the timeout. Yeah, they didn't call it. 2:05 left. There will be some confusion. We'll be back in 30 seconds. It's chaos at Woods. We are back at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Something interesting to note. Hudson Coped is 4 of 21 from the field and 1 of 13 from the three-point line. And this is a guy who made 38% of his three-pointers. It's turned over. Sanchez up the court, foul. And then they trip on him, and everybody in this game is down on the floor. Sanchez gets up. Now that's number 44 for Woods. That's Showa. He has 3 fouls. And both benches right now are just patiently waiting, the nerves in their stomachs. That's now 5 fouls for the team. So every foul from now on, that's 2 shots. Sanchez misses the first. If he makes this next one, they can extend the lead. Now, Showa checks out.
Lando, let's go.
And so does Rayana. Sanchez for a 2-possession game, yes. Oh, Leo Sanchez, 2 minutes left. Down 4 is Madison. Up the court. McDonald, shot, no good, he's gotten colder. Hunter Brill has been getting rebounds. Now the ball's on the ground. Sanchez up the court. Robbins tries to get it. Ball on the ground. Durant stole it. Gardner waiting it out. Getting to Coped. Good and 1. Unbelievable. Gardner waited, spun, found Coped for the bucket and 1. And a possible chance to make it a 3-possession game here with Coped at the line. Oh my goodness. It's 42-35. What a possession. And there's a foul.
He's been doing it all game. The ball's down.
They try to get it in bounds. He's got to tie his shoe. We are back. Trying to drive it in. Mid-range shot is nothing but net, but didn't actually reach the rim. It's an air ball. Thomas Gardner gets it. Leo Sanchez, there's contact.
It's not charging. It says battery is not charging.
And now the clock is not working. We'll be back. Kind of like a free timeout for both teams there with the stoppage of clock. We've got 1:16, and there was contact, so Sanchez goes to the line.
So one shot is and one, he made it.
So 2 shots coming up for Sanchez. First one is no good. 1 minute, 16 seconds. If Woods can hold on to a 7-point lead, they're headed to the Final Four. Huge shot from our star of the game. Long pass. Achilles up the court on the ground. Jai Morgan. Jai Morgan has 3 fouls. Here's Ennis. A minute 05. Madison down 8. And Woods, they average about 48 points a game. They're about at that point right now. Shot on the ground. There's contact. Colin Robbins. Foul goes on to Shelley's. That is his third foul of the day. Now 2 free throws coming up for, I'm pretty sure, yes, Colin Robbins. If he makes both, it's a 4-possession game with 57 seconds left. It would be safe to say if he makes these 2, ladies and gentlemen, Woods will be headed to the Final Four. He missed the first. So it will stay a 3-possession game. Now, even if he makes this one, they would still need to make 3 threes, and then we need to get stops.
Time out, ref. Time out. He's got ball. Time out. Well, he called time out without the ball.
I think the coach is complaining a little bit about some of the rules with the timeouts. Now they call timeouts a 9-point game, 44-35. We will be back in 30. And it's starting to get heated here at Woods. We're back at Fairfield Woods Middle School. 56.8 seconds remaining in this matchup. It's going to be Madison basketball. They're down 9. Kofed's leading the team in scoring with 12. Up the court now. It's Durant. Durant, how can you take 2s at this point? You can't. Rebound goes to Shelley's. No good. Durant, this is what they need. And his 3-pointer. Good. They made the shot they needed. It's a 2-possession game. Sanchez. Kofed. Hold it for as long as possible. There's the foul. Foul goes on Ennis. It's a 6-point game. Hudson Kofed will go to the line. He's been inefficient from the field and from 3. But can he make these 2 free throws? That's a huge question. "36 seconds. The MVP chant maybe getting in his head a little bit. He misses the first free throw. If he misses this one, guys, this game is still up for grabs. And if that's the case, get it to McDonald. It's good. Still get it to McDonald. He's really the one who can make 3-point shots on this team. Shelley's, there's the contact. Foul goes on Robbins. That's 5 total, so they'll go.
5 fouls.
There's free throws. So now it's 2 free throw shots for Shelley's. Now, if he makes both, it's a 5-point game. But at some point, they got to make like a 3-pointer to really cut it to 1 possession if they even want a chance. Our 4K camera view Parshwa on the free throw. The shot is missed. It's mine. Shot is no good. He missed both. That, ladies and gentlemen, could do it. Sanchez up the court. Kofed is going to run out this clock as long as possible. There's the foul. Ennis, 26.5 left. And once fans, I think we can breathe. Hudson Kofed to the line. If they make these foul shots, it's going to be really hard for Madison to win this game. Kofed, he has 14 today, doing what he does best. Kofed knocks down both. It's a 9-point game. They got to score, and not only do they need to score, they got to get threes, and they got to do it fast. McDonald, a three-pointer, no good. They took it out. Ennis, a three-pointer. His shot is way off. It's Kofed. They're still going to foul McDonald, 10.8. And Hudson Kofed, who without Sebastian Campbell, or at least with Campbell on a minutes restriction and partially hurt, they needed Kofed to step up. And despite maybe his little bit of inefficient shooting from the field or from downtown, Hudson Kofed, 15 points and a chance to send Woods to the Final Four. If this shot is good, to be honest, this one's over, folks, whether the shot is good or not, and it even is good. How about the icing on the cake? And at this point, it is literally only a matter of time before Fairfield Woods moves on to the Final Four. 11 seconds left. Kofed most likely finishes his day with 16. They bring it up the court. McDonald, that shot is good. Colin Robbins, they get it up the court. Gardner and Woods to the Final Four. The score ends 50-41. A final at Fairfield Woods and a massive victory. But hold on, folks. We'll be right back. We're most likely going to have an interview with Hudson Kofed. We'll be back in a minute. So we'll be back in a minute with an interview after they huddle up with Woods star player Hudson Kofed. That is coming up in just a minute. We'll be back after their talk in 30 seconds. Viewers, don't worry, we are still here. We'll be back most likely in a little bit with an interview with Hudson Kofed. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, here a 4K view of the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Hudson Copeland. Hudson, you guys got the win. You're moving on to the Final Four. How does it feel?
Feels really good. We played a good game, and now we're one step closer to the end.
Awesome, awesome. Great game from yourself. At the end, though, you had to knock down those free throws. What goes through your mind when you're trying to knock down those shots in a crucial moment like this?
I mean, I practice free throws a lot, so I'm just trying to stay focused up there and trying to zone out and just knock those down for my team.
Awesome, awesome. Hudson, you ended up finishing your day 16 points. A great game from you. Congratulations. You're moving on. You're either going to be playing Worcester or Hillcrest. Overall, how excited are you for these next few games of the season, win or loss?
I'm very excited. It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a fun finish.
Woods getting a championship or what up?
Hopefully. No, that's the goal.
Hudson, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we will wrap up the stream here. Thanks so much to Hudson. That will do it here at Fairfield Woods Middle School. Woods, a 50-41 victory. We will sign off. Thanks so much to a great broadcast team. As always, I am your host, Chase Coburn. We will see you next time here at Fairfield